game right. You know, the read, just like the layup. You know, you get to all your other books, the Josephus and the world history. They give you a better understanding. But this your foundation, man. This the off the backboard shot they read, man. You know.
Matthew 7:7-8. Ask and it should be given you. Seek and you should find. Knock and it should be opened unto you. Now I'm saying how does it open up? He's talking about your mind. Verse 7 go explain.
That's that door. Revelation, that's the door.
How do you knock, man? You open up these scriptures, start reading, man.
He's knocking. Also, just to build on what Yasha saying about the prophets, when you hear the videos, man, that's Yahawashi knocking, man.
Verse 8. For everyone that asketh, receive it, and he that seeketh, find it. And to him that knocketh, it shall be open.
Come on, man. If you reading every day, you gonna increase, man. If Yahawashi is subbing with you, and you reading every day, man. Because first off, it take discipline to read, even if it ain't every day, but you read often as you can, because brothers got different schedules, man. You know, but you reading often as you can, man. You going out your way to read. Yahawashi see that, man. He gonna give you some understanding, man. He see you toiling with his word, man, being a workman, man. Because there's demon that get on you when you get sleepy. You know, it's easy to get off a long day of work and go get a beer and start watching Sports Center, man. This thing, you know, it's time to go to sleep, man. You know, but it take discipline to set some time apart to read, man. You know, you can do that afterwards you read, man. You know, not saying nothing wrong with drinking the beer, watching Sports Center. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You chill, man. But the focal got to be read, man. You know, you got to. This your stability, man. This is life, man. You know.
Yeah, reading. Of course, don't forget praying also. Quick point what you said. Like that's like a sacrifice you making right there to the Most High. You know, He's all about sacrificing. So you sacrificing your time for like. You saying the hell with the bullshit, you putting your focal point on this word. So, you know, he'll show you how the scriptures say heap in due time.
Right. That's why the scriptures say buy the truth and sell it not. So how do you buy the truth? By investing your time in there, man. You know?
Like spiritual investment, man.
Yeah, spiritual investment.
This on James chapter 1. This James chapter 1 verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and this shall be given him.
You know, because when you first come into this thing, man, you get to asking him. You know, you get to praying. You want to ask about the name. Lord, send me the real name. Send me your real name. You know, if this is the truth, give me some signs, man. You know, then once you get into it, man, and you understand it's the truth, now you're going to want more wisdom, man, to be able to teach your people, you know, on a high level to the best of your ability, man. So you can pray for wisdom, man. That's what Solomon asked for.
That's the spirit. That's how Solomon was kind of wise in the word. That's what he asked for, man. I got one more verse. Now I got a key definition for that word knock. This verse 6, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man thinking he shall receive anything of the Lord.
And wind is those different doctrines, man.
So if you ask, man, you gotta have the faith that the Most High is gonna give you that wisdom. You can't be wondering like, is the Most High gonna give it to me or not? He say, ask, he give to all men liberally, man. You know, which is freely. So you gotta ask and believe he gonna do it, man. You know, he said if you lacking wisdom, if you feel like you lacking in wisdom, just ask of the Most High, man, and he gonna give it to you, man. You know, this is a key definition for that word knock. This in the Eastern Bible Dictionary. But this is a good dictionary, man. We going to a lot of words. It say to knock under, to yield, to submit, to acknowledge, to be conquered. And who was you acknowledging to be conquered by, man? By Yahawashi, man. Like Paul said, he is a prisoner. He was a prisoner to Yahawashi, man. And that's what you that's how you knock, man. You gotta submit yourself to this word, man. You know, what you submit yourself, that's submitting yourself to Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. You know, say to yield, to submit, to acknowledge, to be conquered. You can break it down to an expression borrowed from the practice of knocking under the table when conquered, man.
Man. And like the brother said, man, you got to be a prisoner of Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. You got to put stuff off, man. You can't make a lot of excuses, man. It's like you in prison for real, man. Like when you hit that door, take a shower, man. You got to make sure you go get your reading in, man. As much as possible, man. Even throughout the day, man. Read your scripture too, man. You ain't just got to be in the study setting, man. You can read scripture. You can go in your car on your break, read your scripture, man. You know, read your scripture using the bathroom, man. You know, so you got to utilize your time to your best of your ability, man. But the read is the foundation of this thing, man. You know, and close out this.
All right. This Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that readeth, man. Plain and simple, man. You know, that's how this thing came about, man. By reading, man. That's how Paul was able to have those perspectives that he had, because everything that he was going through, he drew it back to the scriptures which he had read, man. You know, he drew everything back to the scriptures, man. You know, that's how he was able to convince and gain, you know, and grow the church, man. It was through the spirit of Yahawashi, and also the other apostles. But Paul being chiefly for the Gentiles, man, that's how he was able to get those people who, you know, didn't even know they were Israelites, man, to getting them to believe on Yahawashi, because he had their word in him to back him up, man. You know, Paul was preaching, you know, 3 months at a time, man, going back and forth with the word, man, with the scriptures, man, because it all started with reading, man.
And they that heard the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Being the doer of the word, not a hearer only, man. You know, so that's what that's going into, man. Read and apply what you read, man, because you don't get understanding just to boast and say, yeah, I got understand, I'm finna go cut some people up. I hope somebody asks me something. You know, it's for you to have your understanding to teach your people. You know, right. or either you gonna have to live by one. You gonna have to live by those scriptures, man. You gonna have to live by something that you read, man. It's gonna come a time to you, man, when that adulterous woman trying you, man. All right, when you starving and that bacon looking good, man. You know, when the brother offend you, man, and you wanna talk about him to another brother, man. All right, so that's when you apply those scriptures, man. You know, that's what you read for, man, not for you to get no fame or prestige, man. You know, that'll come with it when, according to Yahawah, Yahawashi, man. You know, but other than that, man, you read to apply and to teach a younger brother come in, man, being apt to teach, man. You know, that was it.
All right, brother. Hey, hope you're edified. Shalom.
Shalom.
For the rest of my